Vicarstown is one of the biggest and busiest stations on the island of Sodor. It is the final mainline stop for all NWR trains before it meets the rolling bridge to the mainland. It is also here where foreign engines would bring their trains as they venture onto Sodrian metals and depart for home after spending the night. One beautiful spring day, Rebecca was at Knapford Station waiting for her coaches. Stanley soon shunted them into place.
Good morning, Stanley. Fancy seeing you here.
Nice seeing you too, Rebecca. I'm just filling in for Stafford while he's having maintenance done. He should be back tomorrow.
Brilliant. Good seeing you, Stanley. I've got to go now.
Bye, Rebecca. Rebecca loves the run from Knapford to Vicarstown. It gives her a nice long run with the wind rushing past. She soon arrived at Vicarstown ahead of schedule. As she slowed to a stop at the platform, Rebecca noticed standing on the opposite track beside her was a passenger train heading for the mainland. The engine pulling it was a BR Class 40 diesel painted in Brunswick green and had the number 261, or as many of the Sodrian engines referred to him as, Bowler, much to his fury. Rebecca hadn't met him before, although she had seen and spoken to a few nicer diesels before when she came in with the Express.
Hello, I'm Rebecca. Who are...
Goodness me, whatever is an engine with that livery doing on the main line?
What's wrong with my livery?
Well, it's one thing to be an outdated steam kettle, but to bear the appearance of rotten fruit. How unfortunate it must be for you.
I love my livery, thank you. Yellow would look good on any engine. Maybe you should try it.
Oh, heavens no. I only wear yellow on my front and back to make me more of a standout and match my Brunswick green. But to have it all over my main body just wouldn't be fitting for a modern diesel like myself.
Weren't you built over 4 decades ago? There's no way you're still modern with much newer engines and still being made.
Grrr. Ugly, rotten, banana-colored rust bucket! Have as many liveries as you like, but you'll never be useful like me.
Well, that's not nice.
Huh, I don't care. You won't be reliable if you're nice all the time. Now be gone!
For the next few days, Rebecca would be at odds with Bowler, constantly belittling her with no end in sight. She began to feel sad. But it only got worse when on occasion a few other diesels belittled her too. She'd tried to ignore them, but to no avail. One night she puffed sadly into the sheds where Bear and Gordon were resting. They could see the look on her face.
Evening, Rebecca. You look glum.
I'm more than glum. Every time I go to Vicarstown, I run into that diesel number 261. He's constantly belittling me, even when I try not to speak to him. It's wearing me out.
Ah, yes, I know that diesel oh too well. Bowler, as we call him.
Bowler? How come?
Well, he first came to our railway years ago and was nothing but a downright snob to us steam engines. He was soon put in his place after sucking an inspector's bowler hat into his air intake and sent away. Even then, he still never learned sense. You should try and stand up to him, my dear engine. After all, you were able to defend me when Spencer was belittling me then, right?
But that's different. I never really stood up for myself before other than my friends.
Well, Gordon's right, Rebecca. You should never be treated like this. And I may have an idea. Tomorrow, you and I will double-head the express together, and I'm gonna help you deal with Bowler.
Are you sure that it'll work, Bear?
Trust me, I know you can defend yourself, so you won't have to go through this whole ordeal again.
Their drivers agreed to the plan. And so the next day, Bear backed onto the express at the big station. Rebecca followed and was coupled in front of him. Once the guard blew the whistle, the two engines set off for Vicarstown.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, you know, I was scheduled to take the express, but my crankshaft has gone flat. Rebecca was nice enough to bring me and the train here, and on time too, if I may add. Great job on getting us here on time.
Well, I shouldn't be surprised it took an outdated teapot to save a non-standard diesel. Hi, Max. One of the failed excuses for diesel traction, I must say. Setting the wheel of progress to their incompetence and...
Okay, that's quite enough out of you, Bowler. First of all, Bear is not, nor has ever been a failure. He rescued me a few years ago and helped me a lot. But I heard you didn't pass your trials when you came to the island. Second, who gave you the right to criticize others like me? Especially if you're going to be a royal pain in the radiator. Don't you dare insult me or my friends ever again! Understand?
Bowler was silent. And when the signal dropped, he quietly rolled away.
Well done, Rebecca. I don't think he'll bully you or anyone for that matter.
Thank you, Bear. And thank you for trying to help me.
It's no worries.
Nowadays, Rebecca isn't bullied by mainland diesels anymore. She stands her own ground and shows she doesn't tolerate snobbish behavior. Bowler still makes a few visits to Vicarstown or Barrow with his passenger or goods runs on occasion, and while he hasn't changed his opinion on steam engines or non-standard diesels, cause that's just how he is, but he always made sure to keep his distance from Rebecca whenever she's around. After all, she may be sunny, but she's got a lot of fire in her that no one wants to mess around with. Wouldn't you say so?